Extremism exists on both the right and the left. The difference isn't morality, it's expression. The right tends to rot inward. Shut-ins. NEETs. Terminally online people marinating in resentment, absorbing distorted images of the world until hatred becomes their only stimulant. They don't act, they fester. The left rots outward. Loud. Moralized. Performative. It externalizes resentment and calls it justice. Race makes this obvious. I'm black, and that matters here. Most black people like me don't exist in the public imagination. What people are shown instead, especially in the US, is a narrow loop of aggressive, criminal-coded caricatures amplified by rap culture, ghetto aesthetics, and media incentives. Calm, educated, neutral black people are invisible. That distortion shapes perception whether people want to admit it or not. It shapes how I am read too. Now look at the terminally online right-wing crowd. They're socially eroded, isolated, and desperate for spaces that validate their resentment. They bond through irony, memes, racism, shared negativity. Hatred becomes fuel. For a long time, they were mostly contained. Then woke politics enters. From my perspective, it operates less like progress and more like revenge. Not aimed at systems, but at symbolic stand-ins, the West, whiteness, the default. You see it in meme culture. Dehumanization toward some groups is normalized as dark humor, but reverse it toward whites and it barely exists organically. When it does, it's forced, bitter, and socially awkward. People recoil from it instinctively. That imbalance creates a false sense of moral authority among society's outcasts, people who feel justified attacking others because they've been handed historical guilt as a weapon. The targets internalize resentment in response. Hatred compounds on both sides, step by step, until politicians step in and harvest it. This isn't accidental. It's a feedback loop cultivated by elites, but it originates in unresolved resentment among outcasts on both sides. The left's unique failure is this: it artificially inflates minority positions into dominant moral frameworks. It manufactures enemies, assigns collective guilt, encourages attacks against what's framed as the default human. Eventually it spills out of activist spaces and into normal life. The result is a population that no longer produces neutrality. The next generation doesn't grow up observing reality, they grow up pre-aligned, already drafted into a conflict they didn't choose. The modern left is just people in power realizing how easy it is to manipulate outcasts. They fill the hollow spaces in their lives with manufactured morality. Artificial stimulation replaces self-direction. People march where they're pointed, not toward clarity, not toward answers, just toward the next sanctioned target. It's the weaponization of the terminally online mind. Detachment from reality so severe that ignorance becomes a strength. A dead man walking, a puppet masquerading as a person with a desire to live. You can't reason with that. It doesn't want truth. It wants permission.